We're listening more in the car. The latest from podnews.net with Libsyn. Stop dreaming, start podcasting. Nielsen's latest Audio Today report suggests that US podcast consumers are listening more while travelling, with numbers increasing the most at commuting times. Today, we learn that commuters are significantly more likely to listen to business podcasts than the average listener, and at-work listeners are more likely to enjoy shows about leisure and fiction. In the US, Oprah Winfrey has been guest hosting the Starbucks Daily in the Starbucks app for the last 5 weeks. The show features a genius podcast moment and helps promote podcasts to the 30 million people who use the app every month. It's made with podcast discovery app Hark, and you can hear her appearances and other shows on a Hark list that we link to from our show notes and our newsletter at podnews.net. Riverside has teased a set of updates being launched on Monday. You can expect an AI-powered tool called Magic Clips and awkwardly long silence detection. The company has also released a test of its transcription service. And tickets are now available to the first hybrid programming series from the Third Coast International Audio Festival. In People News, Magellan AI has just hired Shawnee Cook as a business development manager, saying we couldn't be more excited to have her. Shawnee joins from Havas Edge and Ad Results Media. And Jamie East has been hired as head of podcasts at the publisher of the Daily Mail, DMG Media. In podcast news, the Pod News Weekly Review this week includes an interview with the founders of Telling Media, the new UK media agency. New podcast trailers of shows, as seen in the Pod News newsletter. You should keep it in your podcast app for inspiration next time your listen queue runs dry. It's called New Podcast Trailers, and it's in your favourite podcast app. And WonkyBot has launched the company's first show for adult audiences. Treacherous Tales is part of Stuart St. John's Sinister universe and is an anthology series featuring distinct characters immersed in supernatural, sci-fi and horror situations. In the first episode, a travelling salesman's encounter with a small-town sheriff leads to a deadly game in an abandoned psychiatric hospital rumoured to be haunted. This podcast is sponsored by Libsyn. Are you ready to tell your story? Libsyn has an all-in-one, fast, easy podcast tool that allows you to plan, record and create your podcast today. Stop dreaming, start podcasting with Libsyn, Libsyn.com. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe, we're at podnews.net.